Hey guys.
We're here with Sally Countryman. Which grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
How long have you been at Blake?
I've been at Blake since pre-K.
Which sports do you play?
I play hockey, lacrosse, and tennis.
When did you start playing those sports?
I started playing hockey in 5th grade, lacrosse in 3rd grade, and tennis. I've never really played competitively until I just played in the fall of my high school, so I guess freshman year. But I played when I was younger, with my grandpa or something. So
Could you see yourself doing any other sports?
I've tried other sports, but I think these are kind of the main 3 I've stuck with, so yeah.
Which one do you feel you're strongest in skill-wise?
Probably lacrosse, just because I've played it the longest, and I think I've had a lot of good coaching throughout that with my club coaches and also college coaches that I've gone to clinics with. So I feel like I've just learned the most lacrosse IQ through that. So I think that's why I'm most skilled in that.
What's your biggest accomplishment in sports?
I would say probably when I was that sophomore year? Yeah, sophomore year we lost to Edina in hockey twice during the regular season. And then when it came to regions and state, we beat them both. We beat them both times, which was huge, and we weren't supposed to win. So,
what's your biggest accomplishment outside of sports?
Well, honestly, right now, not failing my physics test last week because I really thought I failed that. But I'm very happy I didn't. So, yeah, little things.
Which sport do you enjoy the most?
I feel like this is the hardest question when people ask me because I feel like it's usually I usually end up saying the sport that I'm in season with. So right now I would definitely say tennis. But then during hockey or lacrosse I may say those. But I've been really enjoying tennis recently and it's been a lot of fun. So it's probably my favorite right now.
Mm-hmm. Do you do any other extracurriculars?
Yeah, so I'm a part of Letters of Love, Global Connections, and I did the service path last year. I guess that's extracurricular. Mm-hmm. It's service. And then, yeah.
Why did you choose those?
Well, I think, and I'm also in Science Olympiad. Well, freshman year, that's when I joined Science Olympiad. And that was because my friend wanted me to do it, so that was really scary to go in there because there was a lot of upperclassmen. But I joined the other ones just because for Letters of Love, I wanted to join that just because I did the service path and service has been important to me. So I thought kind of doing Letters of Love was just another added service type thing. So and I really enjoy it and it's a lot of fun. So.
What's something you wish people knew about you?
Oh, that's a great question. I think that a lot of people see me to be super shy and not outgoing at first, and I think just once I get to know people and people get to know me, I'm more outgoing, but I feel a lot of time people don't see that at first. So I guess just I don't know, that I might be more outgoing than I seem at first.
What's your biggest strength?
My biggest strength is I think my work ethic. I'm very hardworking and I see myself to be determined in all the things I do, and I think that's mainly because of being in sports my whole life and, having to work for different things with sports has helped me to learn through different things in life, I guess.
And following that, what's your biggest weakness?
That's also a great question. I think sometimes organization with with balancing stuff sometimes can be difficult. At the beginning of seasons sports seasons, I usually have to adjust and I may not be as organized as I'd hoping to be at the beginning of that. So I think just once I get into a good rhythm it gets better, but just having organization just in general might be one of my struggles.
What's the importance of extracurricular activities outside of school?
I would say definitely just getting involved with other communities and groups of people that you might not be a part of at school. And I did youth sports when I was younger too, so having that community with non-Blake people as well is just great. And you know, sometimes you don't always get to be close with some people you may pass in the halls, but if you do an extracurricular with them, or you play a sport with, well, I guess sport's an extracurricular, you get to know them better, and you may not know that, like, that might become your best friend unless you do those extracurriculars.
How do you start your day on a school day?
I start my day by, well, snoozing my alarm a couple times. I'm really bad at getting out of bed right away. But coffee. I feel like that's been a main one recently because I've been getting up early recently and wouldn't have been able to do that without coffee.
And what's a talent you wish you naturally had?
Ooh. I think that things sometimes don't come easy to me, so I have to work harder for those things. And I think, like, I feel like that's a little cliche saying things should come easier to me, but, like, yeah, I don't know. I just wish, like, some things came easier to me than other things.
Yeah. Can you see yourself playing sports in the future?
Yeah, I think so. I might play lacrosse in college, but if not, or like varsity lacrosse, but if not, I definitely want to do club of some sort, just because I've been in sports my whole life, and I think that's been an important part of my life. So I definitely want to continue that.
That's great. What did you want to pursue when you were younger?
When I was younger. In first grade, I was really wanted to be a babysitter when I was growing up, which interesting. I don't know. I guess a babysitter in first grade. I don't know.
What are 3 words that describe you?
I would say determined, athletic, I guess, fierce. I think.
What's advice you wish you could give up?
Yeah, I have no idea.
What or who inspires you the most?
I would say my grandma. She's been a big inspiration throughout my life. She has always pushed me to do whatever, and she's just been a big cheerleader for me and supporter, and she's been through a lot, and just like she always puts in a lot of stuff for me, and I'm very grateful to have her, and you know, without her I don't think I'd be where I am today, so I'm just grateful for that.
That's all.
Yeah,
Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
Yeah, of course.